From Wall Street to Main Street, this is LALATE.
It's the top crypto investments of 2021, and in this recording, our morning's live broadcast, we go over the top cryptocurrencies I picked for you last night. The ones I picked last night are going to the moon. 4 I was delivering to you last evening in a tape show, and we're going to check back on where they are today, and I have great news for you across the board. If you had bought any of those top 4 crypto picks I delivered to you last night, you would be making a lot of money today. In fact, they're doing better or comparable to Doge, and they've been doing better over the last 7 days. In this recording, we check back with those cryptocurrencies which I delivered to you in yesterday's picks. I also go over the other ones I delivered to you in the day before. Yesterday evening, I recommended KUSAMA, HEDERA, CARDANO, and SHIBA. We'll go back and look at where they are today. We'll look at SHIBA. We'll look at KUSAMA. We'll also look at HEDERA, which is literally on fire today. And we'll also look at CARDANO. But we'll also look at the ones that I picked earlier in the week, Aave. And we'll look at what happened with the other ones, like Huobi token, which I got a lot of questions about. And potentially the biggest game changer of my picks of top crypto investments of 2021 this week, Polygon, which has absolutely done incredible. Meantime, we'll look and see what happened with Wanchain, SafeMoon, and Diamond reported earlier in the week, and Stellar, Nervos, and Stratis. And we'll go over the big details about Dogecoin as well. How are you? This is LLA. Thank you for joining me on a big morning broadcast. You know how we do it here on this channel, live in the morning, taped in the afternoon. In the afternoon, I go on air with a show taped just minutes before, and I show you what the movers and shakers are. Then the next morning I go live on air and I show you the update. And today, it's all great news. Everything that I predicted for you yesterday is actually leading on top cryptocurrencies today. So of the entire cryptocurrency space, of the top 100 coins on market capitalization, the 4 picks I gave for you last night are nearly outperforming the entire market. In the case of Dogecoin, it's doing really well after several days of struggling, but I have all the big details with you starting right now. First, let's go into the chart. If you're following at home, pull up that chart. Understand, if you are new to crypto space, I'll make it easy for you. I'll also go over where you buy the currency, where you buy the coins, and where you don't buy the coins. All right, last night my recommendations were KUSAMA, HEDERA, CARDANO, and SHIBA. And at the time, we were looking at the following. We were looking at SHIBA yesterday. At the time of taping, up 4% for the day, up 1% for the 7-day. But when I went on air, you saw what happened last night. Boy, shortly after I made the graphic, but at the time I was going on air, suddenly the market turned around. It was a down day. These 4 picks yesterday were the only coins that were up all of Thursday going into the early afternoon. But as soon as I went on air, boy, the whole market turned around, and these coins continue to go even higher. Cardano had a good day all throughout the day because of social media yesterday, heating up Thursday morning. And then HEDERA, which may be the big surprise you're going to see in this recording, and then KUSAMA was up 4% and 15% for the 7 days before I went on air. All right, and then we looked at earlier in the week a series of other coins like Huobi token and Polygon. Let's see what's going on with those two, and also Aave, which remained my pick on Wednesday as well. What's going on with those? How are you? Let's jump into the live chart right now, and let's look and see how we did. First of all, if you're wondering how to follow at home, it's very easy breezy. Go to the website, which I always use on this channel, coinmarketcap.com. That's CAP. coinmarketcap.com. If you're new to cryptocurrency, it's very easy. Very, very easy. First, you need to know which coins we want to look at and which coins are we interested in. How do I choose my coins? How do I choose the top coins to invest in? The way I invest is the following. I stock my coins. I literally know everything I want to know about its movement over the last year, not the last 7 days. So I want to see this following type of chart. I want a chart where it's going up and has either a steep gradation or a moderate gradation, but I don't want vases. I don't want a coin that was up in 2018, plummeted, and is trying to regain its speed 3 years later. I also don't want a coin that has had a big shoot to the moon and then a major pullback. And let's see what's going on right now. So Bitcoin is at 50,000, and we're currently live at about 10:20 a.m. on the West Coast. Bitcoin, of course, the biggest coin in market capitalization, is up 5% currently, down for the 7-day, but is at $50,000. Ethereum has now traded back above 4,000. That resistance level was broken yesterday, had fallen into the $3,000 range. It's having a nice day, up 12% so far for the day, up 15% for the 7-day. That's Ethereum, number 2 on market capitalization. As we pull down onto number 4 on market capitalization, what is market capitalization? That's how much money is invested in a coin. So, for example, $10 versus $20 means there's more market capitalization in a coin that has $20 invested in. So market capitalization, currently number 4, Dogecoin. So Dogecoin has moved into number 4 in market capitalization, and it's having a very nice day. From that Elon Musk tweet, it is up 41% currently at 56 cents, but it's still down 9% for the week. Dogecoin had a big slide. Its slide started on Saturday, as a lot of people took profits on Saturday, got out at about 70 cents. It pulled back. It fell into the 30s for a short period of time, and now it's up to 55, almost 56 cents at the time of this recording. All right, now let's pull out a little bit further, and we're going to go down on the coins to the top 10 on market capitalization. Internet Computer, which came to market newly, is doing relatively nice. It, like most of the coins across the top 15 in market capitalization, are down for the week, but up for the day about 10%. So what should you say? I'm not particularly excited about that. If a coin is down for the 7-day, for the last week, but up today, okay. Am I excited about getting in? Not particularly, no. I want to see what it's been doing over the last 2 weeks, over the last 10 days, over the last 2 months. If it's up to date, good. But is everything else up? Then that's not an indication that that coin is the one I want. Here's what you need to know, is when looking at market capitalization, looking at the coin market cap sheet today, you're just seeing green across the board. A lot of stuff up, a lot of stuff up. Yesterday, everything was red in the morning, everything was down. So now you have to be a little bit more insightful. Take your time in really looking and seeing which ones are up today, but have had a nice run for a few days. Uniswap, I detailed that yesterday. It was up yesterday. It's up 11% today. So very nice. Number 11 on market capitalization, a relatively reasonable coin of $40. And there comes Stellar. Stellar was one of my picks earlier in the week. There was Stellar. I believe it was on Tuesday that I recommended Stellar, Nervos, and Stratis. And Stellar literally has been stellar ever since. Stellar has been up almost every single day this week. It is up 14% today, up 3% for the 7 days, and it's only 67 cents a coin. I had one viewer say yesterday, I don't have any money to invest in cryptocurrency. You don't have 24 cents? You don't have 11 cents? You don't have 0.001 cent? The great thing about cryptocurrency is that coins sometimes are very cheap. So you could literally buy 1 million SHIBA coins for $12. Do you have $12? Well, if you do, you could buy 12 million SHIBA coins. Or 1 million SHIBA coins, depending on which day it was, of course. And guess what? If those 1 million SHIBA coins go to $1, then you'll have a nice profit on something you spent only $12 on. Incredible, great news. Next, people ask me, where do I buy the coins? And how do I buy that coin? I got that question yesterday in some of the live chats when asked about Huobi token. Here's how I describe the situation on where to buy coins. I call it Tier 1, Tier 2, and Tier 3. Tier 1 is the broad market where the cream of the crop are carrying the coins available for you to purchase. And those Tier 1 platforms are Coinbase, which is fully regulated in all 50 states, 51 states, and also Gemini, which if you buy on Gemini, you can earn interest on your position. How do you buy it? You open your phone. You go download the app. It'll ask to verify who you are. Scan your driver's license, look at your name, get your social security number, and then away you go. You link your bank account, you put in $10 in there, and you buy, 200 coins, and you're done. Very, very easy. That is tier one. What's important to understand is that you will go, for example, to Coinbase, and they will not tell you that they have any information about Huobi token. They don't even share the information about Huobi token. They don't even carry Huobi token. But they do carry Aave. Aave, for example, which you're going to see coming up later in this broadcast, is one of the coins I recommended. It's also a very easy coin to purchase. So they will have Aave, and they'll also allow you to buy Aave. Now, what's tier two? Tier two is platforms that are not necessarily Fortune 500 companies, don't have market capitalizations of 5 billion, of multiple billions of dollars or $1 trillion like Coinbase. They're companies like Binance or Crypto.com. So a lot of coins like a SHIBA are at Crypto.com or on Binance, which may require you to get a VPN. And then we get to tier three, which is where it becomes a difficult coin to purchase. You have to do this and this and this. An average person cannot manipulate 3 or 4 apps to buy that particular coin, but will do it because they want to get it cheap. So when I'm going over a particular coin, what you're going to hear on this channel, if I say it's tier 1, tier 2, or tier 3, tier 1 means it's very easy to open it up, get it almost everywhere. Tier 2 means it's coming to market, but it's not yet on the first platform. This is what's happening with Doge. Doge is being added to Coinbase. So Coinbase, during its earnings call yesterday, announced that it's adding Doge. When you add a coin from tier 1 from tier 2 into tier 1, suddenly it's going to grow up in price. And that's what's happening with Doge. The adding of it raises the price. Now, here's what you need to know, and this is breaking news this morning, is that Coinbase's CFO, Alicia Haas, was asked, why does it take so long to get some of these coins on Coinbase? If people want to buy something, why don't you have them so quickly? In the case of Doge, it takes 6 to 8 weeks for them to get it. So they made the announcement yesterday. It's going to take 6 to 8 weeks to get Doge on Coinbase. By then, it will may have gone through the roof. Their response is that they're trying to ramp up the speed. They're trying to ramp up the speed to get them faster. Then, when asked if other platforms are coming to market, they said there could be. We're not concerned about that. There's talks that PayPal and there's talks that Square may come to market and start to carry cryptocurrency so you can buy them very, very easy through their platforms. All right, now let's go back to the other coins that are making moves today. So we just went over Stellar. Who else is making an impressive move? So yesterday, I detailed Solana. 2 days ago, I detailed Solana and EOS. They're both up for the day, 14%, 16%. Most coins this morning are up about 14 to 15%. So nothing particularly unusual. That's what I want you to know, is that if your coin is up 15%, I don't want you to have a pear dance, a victory dance anytime soon, because if the entire market's up 15%, then you're just going with what the market's doing. Which brings me to Polygon. Oh boy, here comes our first major winner. This was a coin I recommended on Wednesday. It's number 23 on market capitalization, and it's up 38% today, 81% for the 7-day. Boy, that is better than Doge almost, because Doge is up 41% for the day, but down for the 7-day. So let's go to Polygon. It's at $1.42 a coin, really cheap. Here is Polygon. I detailed Polygon 2 days ago. That was when it was $1.17. So had you had bought it at $1.17 then, you would now have it at $1.42 today, which is a very nice rise. It would have gone up nearly 40% from where I recommended it to you. If you see that chart, on that day it was up 20%. So imagine it went up 20% that day. Then it went up, and now it's up 38% today. Incredible run. I mean, 50% since my recommendation to you. Again, that's Polygon. That is a tier 1 coin. So you can get that in a lot of places. We had one viewer, I think her name was Betty. She jumped to the live chat yesterday. She has Polygon. So congratulations to her. I have the chart, I believe, right here. No, that's not the chart for Polygon. Here it is. I have the chart for Polygon. That was Polygon's chart up to yesterday. So you see why that was a recommendation for me. Just incredible across the board. That is Polygon with an incredible, incredible move. Again, that's MATIC, Matic, number 23 on market capitalization, Polygon, $1.41. Which brings me to Aave. Aave remained my pick 2 days ago. What is going on with Aave? Well, we got more good news about Aave as well. Here is Aave when I recommended it 2 days ago to you. It was 575 then, and it was up 28%. Today, it's 603. So it's up about 23, maybe about 25% from where I recommended it to you. So you would have made a nice profit. But understand, this is a more expensive coin. So even a $30 move is significant, but not as significant as compared to a cheaper coin. It's up 31% for the week 7-day average. So Aave was my prediction for you 2 days ago, and you would have done very well still on Aave. This is available as a tier 1 coin across all major platforms. Which brings us to SHIBA. SHIBA was my pick for last night. And how is SHIBA doing tonight? Let's take a look at SHIBA. How you doing, SHIBA? Let's look at it. So SHIBA, let's see if I can find the graphic here. Here it is. SHIBA yesterday was trading there up 4%, up 1,000% for the week. Yes, you're reading that right, 1,000% for the week. Now SHIBA is up 7% for the day, up 563% for the week. So why is it 563? Because it's had a few down days. So SHIBA is currently down. It is almost flat from last night's number. So SHIBA is holding from last night's prediction. Next up, Huobi token. And I think people really like this one. I like it a lot. The thing I don't like about Huobi token, it's tier 3. It's nearly impossible to get. It was 39.19 early this week. It had a struggle yesterday. Today it's 33. So it's lost $6 in the last 3 days. It's pulled back, but today it's up 4%, up 26% over the 7-day. Let's pull out, and then we see KUSAMA, which was one of last night's picks. What's going on with KUSAMA across the board? KUSAMA was one of my 4 picks last night, and KUSAMA at the time was 528, and it was up 485 at the time. Well, guess what? Today it's 561. That is a nice move. Wow. Very good. Since just last night. Again, that's last night's number for KUSAMA. Imagine that move on KUSAMA. Let me show you just KUSAMA's chart and number. So KUSAMA, which I recommended last night at 528, today, which is no less than 8 hours since that show, maybe 10 hours since that show, is now 560. So it is up 10% since just last night's show. It's up 27% for the 7-day moving average. So really incredible, great move. If you had bought KUSAMA last night, you would be making 10% return on your money already. Very good for that prediction from last night. And let's pull out a little bit further, and let's see else who is next on bat. I think it is, there it is, HEDERA. HEDERA was one of the other picks with KUSAMA last night. And let's see how I did with that pick for you. Last night, HEDERA was at 33 cents. It was up 27% yesterday when I predicted it when I chose it as a pick for you. Let's see where it is right now. Let me go show you today. Let me show you yesterday's HEDERA number. I think it's here. There it is. HEDERA last night was 33 cents. Where is it today? It's still 33 cents. So it looks like what happened was it went up and then went back down, and so now it is at 33 cents still. So it still has, it is relatively flat since last night's move. And let's pull out and see if there's anything else that pops our interest for this morning. SushiSwap is up 29% today. Let me jump on screen over here. We also recommended Cardano last night, which is doing quite nicely today as well. So there's a lot of other coins making nice moves this morning. And which ones are those? Those are further out on market capitalization. We're now further out about the top 60 on market capitalization. SushiSwap up 29%. Telecoin up 31%. This is today's numbers. And when we pull out further on market capitalization, everything is about less than 15%. What you need to know when you're looking at the entire market is that you want good returns. How do we invest when choosing our top cryptocurrency picks? I always choose coins that give me great returns day after day. I'm not interested in being part of a fan base. I'm not interested in being a fan of a coin. Here's what you need to know, and it's important to understand this, is that there are some people out there that are making top crypto coin videos, and they're sort of just fans of coins. I'm not interested in being a fan. If a coin makes me money, I love it. If a coin doesn't make money, I don't like you. I'm not your fan. So, I want to see that coin up today, and I want to see it up tomorrow, and I want to see it up the day after. I'm not interested in seeing a coin that as soon as you buy it, it goes down. And I'm not interested in holding a coin for 5 days and it's down. Doge has been down for 5 days, and yet people are cheering and rallying and saying, we are big fans of it. Now, if you want to hold it for a year, you want to hold it for 2 years, you want to hold it to the fall, that's great. But if your focus is to get in and get out in 90 days and put in $12 and get out $5,000 in 90 days, that's one focus. If you want to put in $200 now and get out $100,000 in 90 days, that is a focus. But if your focus is to buy in and just sit back and say, you know what, I'm going to be a millionaire in a year and a half from now, that's a different horizon. Ultimately, my focus is getting in, being cash positive day one, and staying cash positive. I don't like buying something and the moment I buy it, it goes down. I don't like it. I've never liked it. I don't like it in stocks, and I ain't gonna like it in crypto. If I buy a coin, I want it to go up and stay going up. I don't want it to go down and then say, I'm part of the team, I'm part of the army, I'm part of the cheering. Now, do I like Doge? I do like Doge. Would I buy Doge now? I would buy Doge. Do I think it's going to go up? I do think it's going to go up. But ultimately, I do see people that are just becoming fans of coins for the purpose of being the fan of the coin. What I want you to do is look at these charts, and I want you to understand that you have to really stock a coin. And what does stocking a coin mean? Let's go on screen again here. Stocking a coin means that what you do is you look at the chart, and you say, okay, here are 4 or 5 coins that LA just recommended to me. I looked at the coins, and I like 3 of the 5 he recommended to me. And I really like the chart. Okay, so I think I'll either buy all 3, or maybe I'll just buy 1. Which one I want to buy? Okay, now I know which coin I want to buy. Then you want to figure out what price you want to buy. I really wish I had bought it, last Thursday. Now it's Saturday. Well, don't be pessimistic. Coins pull back. They're volatile. It's called cryptocurrency. There is volatility in them. So if you want a price, be a hawk, be a purple hawk, and be ready to pounce and get that coin at the price target you want it at. And then ultimately, if you look at a day like today, where the entire cryptocurrency market is up now 9%, that is the average over the day, but where nearly every coin, actually, every coin, it is every coin. Every coin in the top 20 of market capitalization are up today. Yesterday, every coin in the top 20 of market capitalization was down yesterday, with the exception of Cardano. You want to be a hawk, and you want to buy on the dip. And I mean buying on the dip means it is a dip and it's going to go right back up. I don't mean buying on a dip and it goes more into a dip. There's some people who think buying on a dip means, okay, I'm buying on the slide and it's going down. Oh, I bought it. I bought on the dip. No, it's still going down. You want to buy it when it's falling, and before it picks up, you want to immediately turn a profit. You want to be cash positive on day one. Yesterday, we went over KUSAMA, which is doing very nicely today. Had you bought KUSAMA, you would have been turning a profit. HEDERA is now flat from last night's prediction. Cardano was 189 when I recommended it last night. Cardano right now is 190. So a little bit up, but it had a very nice run yesterday and the day before. And then I also recommended last night SHIBA, which is up slightly, but it's 7-day is the big one. These were your last night's picks: KUSAMA, HEDERA, Cardano, and SHIBA. Had you picked any of the coins from last night, you would have either made a profit or be close to break even in less than 8 hours. And ironically, had you bought the coin the day before yesterday's broadcast, you would be way up. Now, when we're looking back to coins the day before, those coins which I predicted the day before were Polygon and Huobi token and Aave. Aave and Polygon have been big, there's Aave and here is Polygon. Polygon, Aave, and Huobi token, oops, I hit it again. Of the three, Polygon has been the big winner from Wednesday's picks between Huobi token, Aave, and Polygon. Polygon, because it's only a $1 coin, its move today is substantial enough that you have a very nice return on your money. And guess what? If you have questions or comments, drop them in the comments below. I might feature them in tonight's recording. I'm back on with you tonight, where I may have 4 new picks, or I may keep the 4 picks. That's how we do it on this channel. I deliver you 2 shows per day. In the morning, I'm live on air, where I deliver you the updates of my coins, which I picked the night before, the top crypto investments of 2021. And then we check back to the coins I predicted the days before and see where they are. And then the evening, I come back potentially with new picks across the board. If you're on the live chat, let me see if there's any questions that you may have across the board. Good afternoon, LA. I love your program, says Brenda. How are you? With an effect so bright it can be seen from low Earth orbit, says Philip. How are you? And there's Hyone. I like LA, but didn't he say that not to buy Doge a few days ago? I did. I said not to buy Doge when it was sliding. Why? Because I like to immediately make a profit. I like to immediately make a profit. And then ultimately, what's important to understand that I'm one of those people that will change a position and will change an outlook based upon events. There are some people like Cathie Wood who came under fire the last 48 hours where she says one thing and her position is the same idea for the next 3 years. I can totally be comfortable telling you on a Monday, don't buy SHIBA, but on a Friday telling you buy SHIBA, or on Sunday telling you sell Doge, and on a Friday telling you buy back Doge. I can absolutely be comfortable in telling you both. Some people think that you should just buy at a particular point and any point, and I don't believe that. I believe that you buy based upon certain events, and that inherent events trigger buy calls, and that you shouldn't just be a fan of the coin and when you're purchasing the coin. Let me jump back into the live chat and see more of your questions across the board. There's Tina, and there's Art, and there's Ben. Richard, SHIBA's trying to recover from that sell-off, says Richard. SHIBA had a very delineated move on Saturday where people were getting out before the before the SNL appearance. They were getting into SHIBA from Doge, and since then, SHIBA has not been consistent on its days. But it was a pick. I do have long-term beliefs that SHIBA will be up. Let's see. And there is Art. And there is Kim. How are you? Oh, and there's Andrew. Hi, Andrew. And goodbye, Andrew. How are you? Have a beautiful life, Andrew. How are you? Brenda, good afternoon, LA. I enjoy your programs every day, and everyone have a great day. Yes. What's important to understand is that I'm a person who has been investing for many, many years. As a person with an actual degree in this, as opposed to a person who just turned on a recording and put some laser lights behind them. I'm a person who has been trained by the best in investing. So there is a very big difference across the board. Understanding when you're buying crypto, you need to track the coins. You need to stock the coins. You need to understand where the charts are. You don't need to be buying it at highs and then watching it to slide and then saying, I'm a fan of it. I'm a fan of it. You need to be buying it at the right price and immediately turn a profit. And had you made those purchases that I recommended last night, you would be either making a profit or seeing a very nice return. Last night's picks, again, were KUSAMA, CARDANO, HEDERA, and SHIBA. And the day before was Aave, Huobi token, and Polygon. And had you picked any of those, especially Polygon, you would have been doing very well. Thank you for making this channel now one of the fastest growing cryptocurrency channels on the planet. So we're absolutely going through the roof. Share these videos on social media, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Make sure you subscribe. Also, like this video. I'll see you this afternoon. Stay informed.